Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi there and welcome, and I hope you enjoy these two short time lapses of some watercolor paintings that I did, including some pagan symbols. First off, as you can see here now, is a walnut, and that represents the 9 realms, or yeah. If you're interested in each of these symbols, I am not going to give you a lesson of it, just Google it, there should be all over the place somewhere. But yeah, it represents life and death pretty much, this symbol, and I started with masking fluids to mask off, and yeah, now you see me peel it off, but yeah. Of course, first I played with watercolor pigments and also some ink. And now I moved on to some graphite pencils, and I'm starting to define that, and later on I will use a fine liner or a Staedtler pigment liner. Same stuff really, just called different. But yeah, I did not have a video out for you guys last week with the Easter vacation. I wasn't able to. I was occupied, and to be honest, I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to finish up the voiceover for this, because today is the birthday of my husband, and he went out for a bit, so I decided to get that ordered, since it won't take that long depending on how many bloopers I do. We'll see, or I just let you guys listen to that. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, and with this walnut I decided also to play around with sand tangles, as I always have enjoyed doing that. It's and I recommend any of you who have an interest in the mandalas or centangles. It comes pretty much the same, pretty much, not really, but it's more like free-form drawing. You just draw whatever you want, whatever your mind tells you. So I decided to do three different ones for the walnut, one pattern for each triangle, and then later on for the walnut I also do some centangles, but then it's just randomized. And what I'll be doing after this centangling is done, I'll come in again with a graphite pen to define some more shadows, and to make it even black, give it even more contrast, I go in with a black coloring pencil, and to finish it off I'm using some white ink diluted in water to give it some highlights. But anyway, I'm gonna let you finish the rest of the time lapse of this painting, and I'll pop up when it's time for the other one. Enjoy, and see you in a bit. And yeah, as you can see here, we are heading towards our second little painting, and I did the same masking fluid. I'm just using Winsor and Newton masking fluid, not the colorless, the one with colors. And what I did different here is that I painted a separate solid color for the background, and then I let it dry. Well, I used a hair dryer to make it go faster, and then I added and then I wetted it again and put the water pigment color in, and I started to play around, and then I tossed around a bunch of different inks, black, white, yellow, silver. I can't really remember all of them, all of the colors, but there was a lot for this one, and I had a lot of fun. And then we move on to this, and I am using alcohol markers for this because I wanted to, but to be honest, markers on watercolor paper is nothing I recommend, and I don't think anyone recommend it at all, because watercolor paper is meant to absorb liquid, and what does it do with the markers? It sucks that marker dry over time. A lot faster than with normal paper, obviously. But yeah, I had a vision in my head, and I wanted my markers to go there. But yeah, I did not use my Copics. I used my brush markers for it, so I didn't want to. You guys get it. And as I mentioned earlier, with the Walnut for the Triskelion, I also decided to jump into Centangles, and for this is just gonna be completely randomized. I just draw patterns for whatever came into my mind, even if it was the same pattern more than once. I didn't care. I just had fun, which is what Centangles are about, having fun. And yeah, you guys go and have fun with those Centangles, play around with patterns or typography or whatever. Have fun. I recommend it. If you haven't tried it anyway, it's really fun and relaxing. But yeah, what I'll be doing once the Centangle is done is that I'll come in with white ink diluted in water. Yet again, I love white ink. Unless you've noticed it. You've probably noticed that, but yes, I love white ink. It's so fun. I don't know why. It's fun. I love white ink. But I come in and do some highlights with it, and then this video is going to be all done. And yeah, I have actually another illustration that I was planning on finishing the previous week, but as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I wasn't able to private factors. I was just not able to finish it up, but that illustration I had planned on filming last week is finally done now. It's a bigger one that took a lot longer than expected, but I'll have it out either in the beginning of next week or on Friday as usual. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and making it all the way through this video. It means a great deal to me. And if you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. It would be awesome. And if you'd like to see more of my content in the future, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to get notified when I release new content, just hit that bell icon. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, or any questions at all, just feel free to pop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I wish all of you guys a fantastic weekend full of fun and creativity. Take care of yourself and the ones that are close to your hearts. Thank you again so much for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye!